Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be doing the tier list. So what we're doing is the NFL tier list. I'm a big football fan. My last video was a football video. So yeah, let's get into this, I guess. Alright. So let's see, what team do we have first? The Tennessee Titans. Alright. This is an interesting one. They have a very interesting team. I do believe in Ryan Tannehill. I believed in him when he was in Miami. I think he is a great quarterback. Very underrated. Derrick Henry, he led the league in rushing with like 2,000 yards. I personally think the Titans can be a Super Bowl contender. So they're going to be at A tier. Oh, I forgot to mention the tiers. This is like they will win a Super Bowl, another one, or if they haven't. This is Super Bowl contenders. This is playoff contenders. This is average teams, and this is teams that will go like 3-13. Very simple. All right, Miami Dolphins is also a very interesting one. Tua, great athlete, great player in general. They just signed a new wide receiver. I think it was, I don't remember, but they signed someone. I'm going to put Dolphins at C tier. I think they're going to go like somewhat like 8-8 this year. Browns have so much talent on that team on paper. But if Baker's rookie season was great, followed by a season not so good. This season was great. Do you think the pattern will continue is the question I'm going through. Honestly, the Browns could be Super Bowl contenders on paper. I'm not even going to have to... Okay, I'll explain this. Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence is going to be a great quarterback. He's one of my favorite players of one of my favorite college players of all time. I love Clemson. I love all that stuff. But the question is, does he have enough talent on that team? James Robinson, great. You can't run a run play every single play. You gotta pass. You can't QB scramble every single play. They just don't have the weapons, in my opinion. Detroit Lions. You know, they have Hawkinson. Very good. Hawkinson is great. They have Jared Goff. Jared Goff is an average quarterback. I don't think the trade for Matthew Stafford was good, but they do have 2 first-rounders. The 2 first-rounders that they got from the Goff trade was really going to determine, like, what they use it on is going to determine on whether I do it C. With the new addition of Anthony Lynn, I think that they're going to be a C tier team. I think they're not going to go 8-8. I think they're going to go more of like 6-10. I'm going to see if that prediction is right. Vikings. Great team on paper. They have Dalvin Cook, one of my favorite players to watch. They have Adam Thielen. They have Justin Jefferson. Their team is good. They have Eric Kendricks. They have, what's their other middle linebacker? I forgot the name. Anthony Barr, yeah. But Kirk Cousins is the real question we should be asking here. I think I'm going to put Vikings at C tier. Tampa Bay Bucks, S tier. I'm going to be a bit biased here. I like Tom Brady. I do. I think he's the best quarterback to ever live. And he's still one of the best in the league right now. maybe behind Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. But the weapons he has and that team all around, they re-signed Shaquille Barrett, they re-signed Lavonte David and Marquise Godwin. All great players. Mike Evans is still on that team. Tom Brady, 4-year deal. I don't know if he's going to live all that through. But, hey, you never know. This team is just so good all around. They did win the Super Bowl. That's how good they are. So this is my predictions. San Francisco 49ers. Injuries held back their team, no doubt in my mind. I think San Francisco is going to be your first B-tier team. They did trade Jimmy G, though. And I think they're going to get Justin Fields with those picks. So, I just think it's a team that could be super good. Like, they can make the playoffs. No doubt in my mind. If they sign Justin Fields, or if they draft Justin Fields, I think they're going to be able to make the playoffs. That is my prediction. Alright, I edited this, and these are teams that I believe will go to the Super Bowl. These are teams that I believe can go to the Super Bowl in a couple years. This is a team that I think I can make the playoffs. These are teams that will go 6-8 through 6-10 through 8-8, and then these are teams that will go 3-13 or under. So, the Atlanta Falcons. This is an interesting team because the Atlanta Falcons are a good team on offense, but their defense is just so bad. Honestly, defenses win championships. You can't make it to the Super Bowl with just a good offense. With an advancement of the defense, I think this team could go up to a 6-10 kind of record, but, Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. Alright. I'm going to tell you why I put them as Super Bowl contenders. Lamar Jackson, one of the best, second best QB in the league. And then we have they have Mark Ingram. I think he's really good. They don't have wideouts. They have Hollywood Brown. He's fast, but he's not putting up the numbers the Ravens want. They don't have wideouts. I think in the draft or free agency they need to pick up some. But, yeah. Lamar Jackson's going to carry that team. Their defense, super good as well. Marlon Humphrey, you got him. So, and Earl Thomas. I think this team's good. And we'll win a Super Bowl in the next 2 or 3 years. Chicago Bears. I like Andy Dalton. I liked how he performed on the Dallas Cowboys. Personally, I think he did good. Now, I know they didn't get a good record, but I still think he did good. I don't think it was Andy Dalton's fault that they lost. Now, or that they didn't have a winning season. But seeing Dak Prescott get injured is not a good thing. And I think this team could be a playoff contender if they, Alright. I put the Bears at playoff. I think that's a very, very fair place for them. All right, let's see. Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, I think, is going to be a great quarterback. Sucks to see him injured. That O-line needs to get better. They have T. Higgins. I love him. Like I said, I'm a Clemson fan. I love A.J. Green. I've loved him for a long time. He's one of my favorite players. He's one of my favorite players of all time. He's super fun. He used to be super fun to go and see him catch those impossible passes thrown by Andy and what's his face? Carson. So the Bears have a decent team. I see them going 6-10. The Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, super good quarterback. He's all around a good player. He can scramble. He can throw the ball. I think the Dallas Cowboys did good by paying him that, I think it was, I don't know, but it was a $100 million contract. I think they did good by doing that. Dallas Cowboys, I think, can definitely make the playoffs. They have Amari Cooper. Zeke didn't do good this season, but I still do think that he is a great running back. He's not on old Zeke level, but he's still on a good level. Houston Texans, D tier. Their team is okay. O-line, complete trash. Management, complete trash. That is why I'm putting them here. Just because of their management. Trading DeAndre Hopkins, most idiotic move I've ever heard of. For David Johnson and like a second and third round pick? No. Alright. So let's look at this. The Colts. Oh, and any teams I put in 3-13, if you guys want me to do a rebuild on that team in Madden, please comment that down below. I'll put a poll up. Or not a poll. I'll put a comment, and if it gets enough likes, I'll do one of these teams. Comment down below which one you want me to do. Colts. Carson Wentz is still a good quarterback. He's not the 2017 Carson Wentz Super Bowl MVP. Not Super Bowl MVP, but where he was a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. MVP candidate before he got injured. The Colts have a very good team. DeForest Buckner. You got, didn't they have it? No, it's someone else. I like Marlon Mack. I think this team can make it to the playoffs. The Rams. Matthew Stafford, I think, is top 10 quarterback in the league. The Lions just sucked. I'm going to put the Rams, not Super Bowl contender, at playoffs. I think they can make the playoffs. They have a good team, great defense. Los Angeles Chargers. They did lose Anthony Lynn, but I think they'll still have Justin Herbert, Rookie of the Year. He's very good. Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler. Justin Herbert could take this team. I think Justin Herbert could take this team there. Actually, I'm going to put the Chargers here. I think they're going 8-8. Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, best quarterback in the league, completely deserves his contract. Let's see. So you got Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, the Honey Badger. What don't you have on that team? That team is so good. They can make it to the Super Bowl for the third year in a row. No doubt in my mind. The Saints just lost Drew Brees. They're going to use Taysom Hill at quarterback. I don't see them. I see them doing this. New York Giants, Daniel Jones is not your franchise quarterback. I don't care what you say. Daniel Jones is not your franchise quarterback. He was decent in college, yes, but he was not deserving of that 8 overall pick, I think it was, or 6. The Eagles, Jalen Hurts, very good. I don't know. The Eagles is good. Their O-line is pretty bad. I think they could possibly make the same record as the Saints. The Steelers. Steelers, I think, could make it to the playoffs. If Big Ben stays healthy, I think this is a playoff contending team. The Broncos. They're going not 3-13, probably like 4-12. But yeah, this team, Drew Lock is not it. Drew Lock is just not it. Philip Lindsay is good. Cortland Sutton's good. Drew Lock is just not. And I think they're going to run with him for another year and probably give up on him after this year. Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers just won another MVP. Do I really have to say anything about this? I think they could win a Super Bowl. Easy. I might be a little bit biased on the Carolina Panthers. They're my favorite team. I lived in North Carolina for a while. Now I live in Texas. So I think the Panthers are going to go around 6-10 or 8-8. They have a good team. They just got rid of Curtis Samuel. I loved him. They have Christian McCaffrey when he's healthy. He's my favorite player, of all time. And then they have Teddy Bridgewater. He's not a franchise quarterback. He's more of a game manager, but he will work. And then you have Robbie Anderson. You have DJ Moore. It's just a well-rounded team. The defense, Jeremy Chin, Raiders, Derek Carr is a decent quarterback. He is an average quarterback. And honestly, that's good. I'm going to have to put Raiders here. I think they're going to... Alright. I think Raiders could be playoff contenders. They have made it so close at 8-8 for the past couple years. And I think they could really push that up with however they do their draft. I think their draft is going to determine whether they make the playoffs or not. Washington Redskins. Who is your quarterback? I need to know. Who is your quarterback? Clay. They don't have a quarterback, do they? Oh, we know they have Ryan Fitzpatrick. They're an average team. That's... Alright. I'm going to put them at playoff for now, but I really think they can make the Super Bowl. Alright, you know what I'm putting here. Super Bowl. Contenders. DeAndre Hopkins. Kyler Murray. J.J. Watt. Chandler Jones. There is so much talent on that team. I believe they can really do some good. Alright. That team is just so good. Kyler Murray is great. Bills, also Super Bowl contenders. Josh Allen was in the MVP race for this season. That man is so good. Devin Singletary, I really like. They have the Stephon Diggs, which I think they should keep him. He was the leading receiver. That team is just so good. All around. Ed Oliver is pretty good. Seattle Seahawks. I think this team lost its run for a Super Bowl. But they will make the playoffs. No doubt in my mind. They'll make the playoffs. Russell Wilson, very, very good. O-line, complete garbage. DK Metcalf, very, very, very good. So, I'm going to give them playoffs. New York Jets. The New York Jets. Oh my god. I don't even know what to think. Sam Darnold is trash. Please get somebody better. I don't care who. Get somebody better. I don't see the Jets going anywhere. Patriots. Playoffs. The reason I think this is because of Cam Newton. People say he's not a good quarterback anymore. I don't think that. He didn't have a lot of passing yards, but to be honest, who was there to pass to? Like, really, who was there to pass to? He had a lot of rushing yards. He had like 12 rushing touchdowns. He survived a whole year, and he did great. With all of this new talent that the Patriots signed in free agency, they can really make it somewhere. I see them going like 10-6. Alright. Well, this is my tier list. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.